What are we cooking today? Courgettes. So I've julienne some courgettes there. I've got some broad beans that I've julienne as well. A bit of onion, some garlic slice, a green chili, coriander. And again, it's a very plain ground spices. Turmeric we're going to use, some coriander, some cumin, and a bit of garam masala. No red chili, a bit of salt, and some oil. And this dish, we're going to put in an egg at the end. Watch, it's very unique. It's a beautiful dish. So let's have a look at this. It's courgettes, green beans, egg, tempered with garlic, onions, chili, and a little bit of spice. Let's get cooking. And I've got a tablespoon and a half of vegetable oil, heating away. I don't want it quite nice and hot. So this dish is a nice vegetarian dish. I've julienne the courgettes or zucchini, as some people call them. So it won't take too long to cook. So the first thing we do while the oil is warming up, sliced chilies. So the chilies warming up nicely. This time I'm putting the garlic in. Let that infuse the oil a little bit. See, and I've got a white onion and half a red onion in there. Now we're on a medium heat. Not going to take too long to cook. We'll watch the heat a little bit now. So it's medium high now. About half a teaspoon of salt in there. You can add a bit more later. This is a very simple dish, so we're going for simple bhaji with a twist at the end. That's cooking nicely. So fairly medium-high heat. I'm going to whack the heat up to high now. I want that to cook quite quickly. It's a bit of a stir fry. That's been cooking for about 2-3 minutes on a high heat. So we're going to add just a teaspoon of turmeric in here, less than a teaspoon of cumin, 2/3 of a teaspoon of coriander, and about a third of a teaspoon, well, about half a teaspoon, sorry, of garam masala. And that's the only spices I'm going to use in this. There's already lots of chilies. We don't need to cook that through too much. We're going to add the beans. Look at that. That's nicely julienned. You must cut it thin and julienne it. Quick stir. There's no additional moisture in there, but you're going to start getting moisture from the vegetables. Courgettes. Now the courgettes will release a bit of water back into this. So we just coat that. You might think, no. Now we put it on a very low heat. We just put a lid on, low heat. Now we steamed that for about 10 minutes, similar to when I made a bindi bhaji. Just want it to soften up nicely, and we'll come back to it and finish it off. It's been about 10 minutes. We've had it on a very low flame, the courgettes. So let's just see what it looks like. What's that? Broken down. That's broken down nicely. It's very soft. Look at that. So what I'm going to do now, because I want to put the heat up full whack. It's soft. You can eat that now, it's no problem. But I'm going to make a little gap in there. What I'm going to do is crack an egg. And a little egg. These are 2 medium-sized rearranged eggs. So you want that scramble. So we're going to just let that set together. That's setting there. Now remember this is on high, so you mix in. Oh, look at that. So now you've got the egg running through that. It's a very cool Bengali way of cooking, of increasing your protein in your vegetables. If you don't want the egg, it's not a problem. You just do this stage, cook it on a high heat just to give it a quick stir fry, reduce some of the liquids. And what the egg actually does is takes a lot of the oil as well. And then look how dry it's becoming. Wow, look at that. And there you have courgette, beans, bhaji. And we're done. So put the heat off, garnish, and there you have it. That is julienne of courgette, julienne of runner beans, cooked with egg and spices and garlic.